Hey everyone, so I thought I'd do something a little bit different today and break down a part from actually one of our upcoming songs called Sowing Discord. And I wanted to use this to demonstrate the use of a few key concepts in a song, key rhythmic concepts to be exact. And there's three of them that I'm going to talk about today: polyrhythm and/or polymeter, beat displacement, and metric modulation. So we'll start with modulation. So the part in the song that I'm going to break down today is a little part in the midsection where we're coming out of a kind of Latin-inspired groove in a time signature of 3/4. And that just means, for those that don't know, that the measure is counted in groups of 3 quarter notes. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, if you look at the actual rhythm of the part, and the guitars are kind of establishing this rhythm, the count is 1 E and up E and 3 and 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 1. So the subdivision of that, it's not swung, it's straight 16th notes, which means that effectively we've got 12 notes to work with in terms of how the part is lined up, and we can play with that and take advantage of it. And instead of emphasizing every downbeat in groups of 4, we can emphasize it in groups of 3. So we can do 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1. Right. So by clapping on every on the downbeat of every group of 3, you get 4 hits in there. So the way I take advantage of that is I'm coming out of a Latin groove where this is the pattern, right? And again, the count is 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right, so as you can see there, I changed how I was emphasizing the downbeats to create a different feel, but the count, if you put it to a click, stays the same. So now I'm going to do 3 things at the same time. First thing I'm going to do is go back to the straight 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a feel. I'm also going to, even though the count is going to be in 3, I'm going to superimpose over that a groove in 4/4. It's going to be very simple. It's not going to be anything super complicated or special. It's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. But the third thing I'm going to do in tandem with that is shift it by an 8th note. So instead of playing 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I'm going to do that 3 times, and you can count it in 3 even though the feel is kind of 4/4. So here it is shifted. I'm coming out of a fill where I'm just doing 16th notes on the snare. So it's going to be like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1. And it goes back into the groove. So I'm going to play it on the electronic kit. It's not going to be perfectly orchestrated the way I played it in the studio because I don't have the octobans and everything on this kit. But I'll run a clip from the computer showing what the part is. But here it is played. So I'll start by playing it in 3, and then I'm going to modulate, keeping in 3, but kind of with a 4/4 triplet feel. Then, when I do the 16th note snare fill, I'm going to play the last 2 16th notes on beat 1, come in on the and do the 3 bars of 4/4 superimpose over the 4 bars of 3/4. And then I'm just going to resolve it, come right back in on the downbeat. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. All right, so here is the track. These drums were recorded at the studio at Atlantic Records in Manhattan. And I have everything else muted. The vocals that I have in this stem drop are demo. The bass is kind of a rough take. And there's a track both with just the drums, and then we did some auxiliary percussion. I'm going to isolate the drums just so we can hear this concept play out nice and clearly. So here's the part. I'll go ahead and play it, and then I'll play it again and just kind of break down what exactly happened. All right, so let's talk about that. We've got the 3/4 that's established throughout the entire instrumental part through this section, and then when I do the fill, I go into the part that's metrically modulated. So you can hear the click is still going in 3, but if you listen specifically to the China cymbal, you will hear that it's actually playing on the downbeat of every subdivision of 3 rather than of every subdivision of 4. So instead of 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a, it's going to go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1. But the metronome is still going to stay in 3/4. Then, when it gets to the beat displacement, you'll hear that the snare fill went for 2 extra 16th notes. And again, I'm playing that 4/4 groove on top of it, but displaced by an 8th note. So 1 E and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Right? And now I was counting that in 3, but you can also count that in 3 bars of 4. So 1 E and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then as soon as I shift it back, we're right back into 3/4. So let's hear that one more time, and this time I'll call everything out as it's happening. Here we go. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1, 2, 3, 1. And just one more time, just to kind of hear the polymeter with the beat displacement. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to count that part in 4. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 E and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's the part. All right, so that's the part. Once again, the song is Sowing Discord. This is an excerpt from the midsection. And I'm really excited for this song to come out. I'm really excited for the EP and the album to come out. As of the recording of this video, we haven't settled on a band name or an EP title or an album title yet. Everything is working, other than the song title is Sowing Discord. But once things are moving forward and we know the titles and the names and everything, I'll update that in the description below. But that's pretty much it. I'm really excited for this song to come out, and I hope y'all enjoy it. I know we enjoyed recording it.